god, good morning. My hair's crazy because I just tried to like re-wet it and revive the waves that I had going on, but it's not really working. But I am officially 37 weeks pregnant today, and I am feeling I'm feeling tired. Like, it's really starting to get to me. Like, I don't know what it is, but we have an appointment today. I have gotten it to where all my appointments are going to be on Tuesdays, which is the day that like my week changes. So when I turn 37 weeks, I'm going. When I turn 38 weeks, I'll go. When I turn 39 weeks, I go. And that will be my last scheduled appointment. So I only have, after this one, there will only be 2 left, unless I go into labor early, obviously. But then I have a scheduled induction for August 11th. So we scheduled that last week. Actually last Tuesday, I guess. Last Tuesday when I was 36 weeks, she was like, all right, we have to start talking induction. I was like, induction, girl, what? I had no idea that this was coming, but she said that because basically their policy is that anywhere from, sorry, I'm checking the time to make sure I don't have to leave. Anywhere from 39 and 0 to 40 and 6 is like their ideal range. So basically like a 2-week range from the time you turn 39 weeks. And she said that for you, so like either way, basically if I made it to 40 weeks and 6 days, she would induce, or they would, you know, they can't make me do anything, but they would suggest that I induce. And for me, because I have uterine fibroids, she said that they don't want the baby to have to interact with the fibroids. I took that as like a growth thing, but I guess it could technically be, sorry, my hair is bothering me because it's wet. I guess it could technically be a delivery thing. So I'm gonna ask for more clarity about that during my appointment today. I'm just gonna throw on like the smallest amount of makeup really quick, just so I don't feel ugly. Yeah, I don't know, I have a lot of questions. My symptoms have gotten, obviously like with it being the last, you know, bit of pregnancy, like symptoms are gonna worsen because like you're as big as you've been. But I swear these are not symptoms from me being big. Like it's bad. Like I can't keep down food for the life of me. Like everything just comes back up, except for my breakfast. My breakfast, if I eat something small, usually is pretty good. And then in general, I just have to eat like smaller amounts of food, but sometimes that doesn't even work. Like if it's anything besides just like a bagel or like a slice of toast, there's the risk of me throwing up. I mean, like, just to be real. So I'm gonna ask her, just like, listen, like, what can I do? Because at this point, I'm just like scared that I'm not getting, I'm pretty sure I've lost weight, which I don't know if it matters at this point. Like because I know that they say in the first trimester, you know, it doesn't really matter if you're throwing up, like your baby's gonna get nutrition no matter what. But I'm like, what does it mean since I'm now in my 3rd trimester? Like, I'm just scared that the baby's not getting enough nutrition, basically. So I'm gonna ask about that and see if there's anything I can do. I've tried smoothies, so that way I have like a more nutritionally dense, like, amount of food in a smaller serving. So I've been doing that, like protein shakes with like my dates in them and everything, to try to get this like cervix going and stuff, and like protein powder and greens and all of that all in one. But even sometimes like I'm taking my prenatals, and depending on when I take them, I'm losing them, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna ask about that. And then I've just been feeling really dizzy a lot and like getting a headache if I stand up too quick. Just that stuff feels more normal, but I think it's just like everything together. Because one time when I threw up, I was literally like, I've never felt that feeling necessarily, but like I was literally like seeing stars, and it was really freaking me out. So I am just really hoping that she's like, you're fine, and I'm just like being exaggerative. But my blood pressure was slightly elevated last week. I think it was 129/80, and it's supposed to be 120/80, I think. They said that anything over 140 is what is like cause for concern. And I like had messaged them about this, and they said, you know, take your blood pressure at home. I'm like, babe, does it look like I have a blood pressure cuff? I'm not a nurse. So anyways, I'm gonna figure that out. But let me finish getting ready because I need to like hit the road. I just did a little load of baby clothes because I wanted to, I don't know if it's that or that, but I particularly want to get a swaddle clean to bring to the hospital because I realized he might be, a lot of the announcement pictures I see like from the hospital, they're swaddled. So I'm pretty sure it's this. Yeah, I wanted to have this like mint green swaddle clean for the hospital because I realized these outfits, I feel like that's not what I usually see. So anyways, gotta throw this in the dryer. Okay, I'm getting ready to head out the door, but here is a bump shot. I'm wearing the same outfit that I've been wearing for months. I literally was just editing and posting my baby moon vlog when we went to Puerto Rico, and I had on this exact same outfit when I went to go get my pedicure, and it still fits, which is great. And that was literally over 2 months ago at this point. So I mean, I feel decent about that. So it's just so crazy. Also, like the lack of booty, I just need to know where the booty goes. Like, did my child like just suck everything out of my butt? Because I don't know if it's like the posture, like I don't know if I'm like standing forward to like compensate, but I feel like either way it's gone. It's gone. So that's gonna be the first thing I work on whenever I can get back to working out properly. But all right, I'm out of breath. Oh Lord. I packed a couple of things with me. I have one of these Max bars. I bought these at Aldi, and at the time I was having pregnancy brain, I think, and I thought that they were trying to be the IQ bars because the IQ has a chocolate sea salt flavor, but obviously they're trying to be an RX bar. I like looked at the packaging, I was like, wait. And so I'm scared it's gonna be nasty, but I'm still going to try to eat it because the first ingredient is dates. If it would focus, you know, but there we go. The first ingredient is dates. So I'm trying to get my dates in any way I can. So if it's this little bar that's gonna do it, then fine. So I brought that. I also brought a coconut water because this is honestly like if I'm feeling really dehydrated, I drink one of these. Even these little ones, I love the Aldi ones still. Those are like a bigger size. I think those are like 16 ounces, maybe a little more. This is only 11 ounces, but even drinking just this like helps so much. I got these just off Amazon because I was running low on my other ones. And then I made a full Stanley with an Element lemonade packet in it. Once again, just because I need to be hydrated. I need to be ready to go. Also, just a couple of updates. We got our, it's so dark in here you can't see, but Jared and I both got our cars washed and detailed over the weekend so that we could put the car seats in. So now I have the car seat in the car, which is so exciting, as well as the camera I just installed this morning because I had some time to kill, but now I have my little camera, which I need to like look into like where that bar, I'm pretty sure that bar is supposed to be there if it's like the anti-rebound bar. This is like the handle of the stroller when it's a stroller, but I feel like I can't see because of that position. But anyways, I'll look into that and make sure that that's right. So I'm avoiding, oh baby boy is moving. I'm avoiding having to drive over there. But did I put too much blush on my nose? Am I? Hopefully it doesn't actually look like that in real life. Let me just drive over there. I just don't want to drive. Oh, but the reason that I am packing all these snacks and stuff is I'm gonna be out of the house for a little while because after my doctor's appointment, I actually also have a prenatal massage that my in-laws gifted to me for my birthday. So I'm gonna go get that done today. And it's actually a good day to have these appointments because work-wise, the project I'm on, we're like in that like weird holding for feedback time period, so there's not really much to do on my current project. So gonna go get these appointments in, and oh my god, baby boy is moving. I'm sorry it's so dark in here, but all right, I'm in the garage, obviously that's why it's dark. So yeah, bye. Okay, that was a pretty good appointment. I am on my way to the massage place now. I'm like,
Jared liked your photo.
Oh,
And sent a
oh, he liked my photo. Cute. I'm on the way to the massage place now. I got my first cervical check today, and I know that cervical checks are controversial, if you will. I don't know, like, I feel like the internet is anti-cervical checks, but I'm trying to know. Like, one thing about me, like, I'm trying to know, you know what I mean? So she did it. It literally was not a big deal at all. I don't know whether she was just like super gentle and kind. Maybe they feel different once you're more dilated, or if you're less dilated, I don't know. She said that I'm like a fingertip. So she said that like probably around a centimeter, a little less than a centimeter. I don't know, but anyways, that's great. She was like, she was surprised, and I was like, girl, it's the dates. It's all the dates. I've been, just kidding, I have no idea. But she said that baby boy is still very high in the body, if you will. So that's what's causing all my stomach issues, is that he is still high. And she said that within the next week, hopefully he starts to move down, and you know, you'll start to feel better. And I was like, yeah, here's to hoping, girl. I really hope that that's the case. And she basically said, do deep squats, do deep lunges, and that can help get him to move down. And Jared was asking questions. So, he was honking. So sweet. And she was like, Jared was asking if there are any other, he was asking if there were any other exercises that I could be doing to, you know, make things better. And she said that, and then like going back to the exercises that I was doing when I was trying to get him to flip, like going on all fours and like puppy pose and stuff like that can help as well. All right, I'm at the massage place. It got here really fast. Oh, my focus is off. That's what the problem is. This is the massage place. So cute. Anyways, I am gonna go back, or I'm gonna go in here, get my massage. I have to use the bathroom. Hopefully they let me use the bathroom before. I also have makeup on, but I don't think it should matter. But yeah, I mean, I'm feeling good. The only thing is like the stomach issues are just brutal, man, brutal. But you know, what can you do? But yeah, a centimeter is crazy. I want to write that in my notes. I feel like that's what she said. She said a fingertip. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't updated you. I'm in the Panda Express line currently because I had to go pick up a prescription, and this was just like the drive-through option that was over here. I needed like a little something, so I got a kid's meal. Wait, this actually looks so good. I already ate a piece of chicken, so ignore the gap, but I'm impressed. I'm impressed. But yeah, I don't know whether our algorithms are the same, but I get the girl that is like testing out all the kids' meals. I get her all the time, even though she lives in like, she must live in the like Southwest, like Arizona type New Mexico area, because some of the places that she shows, I'm like, I've never heard of that restaurant in my life, girl. I wanted to try Panda Expresses, and so far it looks good. I just had one piece of chicken. I know I like their food. Obviously it's the same food, it's just a smaller portion. But it also comes with, oh, let me try those actually. It also comes with apple crisps. So I'm gonna try these while I drive, because of course I'm starving, but I can't eat that much, so I feel like a kid's meal is perfect. That even seems like a lot, honestly. They taste like apple chips. You're good. And you get a fortune cookie too, so pretty good value, I would say. But yes, my massage was lovely. She was a bit heavy-handed. And of course she let me know, you know, I'm gonna use pressure. If you don't want the pressure, let me know, but I suggest you like let me use the pressure, because like you'll feel like really good afterwards. So I honestly didn't tell her like to stop to like ease up at all. It did hurt a little bit, like my hand, she did my hands, and my hands from the carpal tunnel of it all, they're a mess. So that, my feet, and then just like one part she was doing kind of my back was a little rough, but it was like quick. So, but I'm glad I let her do it, you know. I was curious how it was going to work, like whether it was going to be how my chiropractor does it. My chiropractor basically has a pillow that I like put my stomach into, and so I still lie on my stomach, but there's just like a pillow propping, like with a hole that keeps my stomach propped up or whatever. But she just had me actually do the whole thing on my side. So I started on my right side, she did it, turned to my left side, and then for the last like 15-20 minutes, I would say, I was actually like propped up, like kind of like laying on my back, but like propped up so that, because you know you're not supposed to lay on your back, whatever. And that was actually pretty nice. She like put like a wedge pillow underneath me, so I was still like relaxed. But wait, it's my turn. I would definitely go again. I don't know if I need to go again. I just can't believe I only have 3 weeks left. Maximum. What's today? Hold on. Because my induction would be the 11th. So less than 3 weeks. So 2 weeks and 6 days. Oh my god. Actually, yeah, 6 days. Depends how you want to count it. But I'm freaking, I don't know, I'm so excited. Like, I'm excited obviously to not be pregnant anymore, because like it's just getting to that point. He's like literally like throwing his butt into oh, like the I love that I can feel his movements. Trust me, it's so cool. I love it. Like, and that's how I know he's like doing good, you know? But at the same time, bro, like it is so, it's not even that it's freaky, that's not, it's like uncomfortable. I'm like, oh god, like please stop. Especially, I'm pretty sure he's, you know, in the correct position, like he's face down right now. So whenever whenever his like bottom is like coming, like pushing out of my stomach, I'm pretty sure he's like using his feet to like get leverage and like wiggle around, you know what I mean? So I feel him like kicking on the like backside, you know what I mean? It's just, it's crazy. But I don't, yeah, anyways. So gonna go home, log on to work, or well, eat this lunch and log on to work. And yeah, I mean, my hospital bag is packed, you guys. I am feeling pretty good. Like, the nursery is in pretty good shape. I need to like vacuum it and stuff, because just from like unpackaging a bunch of stuff in there, there's just like little plastic pieces and little pieces of paper probably. So I need to vacuum in there. And I don't really know what else to do. I got the car seat in, car seat monitor is in. I need to do some deep squats, I guess. That's what I need to do. Good morning. Beautiful, beautiful morning. I just went on a little walk with my neighbor, and now me and Lukey are hanging out outside. I'm about to have a little bit of breakfast, try to have a little bit of breakfast. But, yeah, ever since we put this fan out here, my life has changed. I like love hanging out here, and Luca likes being outside, having some outside time, you know? Crazy. Okay, I have some ice, some frozen banana, and 3 huge Majul dates in here. I've been getting this big pack of dates from Costco and just trying to prioritize putting them in my smoothie in the morning. Let me get some coconut water. I do coconut water for the liquid in here so that it, sorry if you hear the dishwasher going, but I do coconut water for the liquid in here. About like half of one of these. And then right now I have the Vega protein greens as my protein. I honestly only fill this up like the scoop. I'll do it like 3/4 of the way, because sometimes it's just too much. And then I do a little bit of acacia powder for some fiber. I just eyeball it. You want to do like about a tablespoon, but I just kind of do a little bit. And then some cacao nibs. These are my favorites. I just feel like they add good flavor and like some texture to a smoothie like this. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of the Nescafe Blonde in here. I'm probably gonna have another coffee later, so I'm literally just gonna do a little bit of the regular. That's probably like a teaspoon, not even. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of the decaf as well, just for like coffee flavor. Honestly, for this brand, like this specific product, the decaf, even the smell of it, like the decaf tastes better than the blonde. Ooh. I feel like I'm about to sneeze and break my water. I'm waiting for my clothes in the dryer to dry. Then I'm gonna get dressed and meet my friend Jasmine from work. I think we're just gonna work together from a coffee shop today, but we'll see kind of what else we get into. We might go for a walk or something as well. I'm being so social today. I met my neighbor for a walk this morning, literally at like 6:15. And we went for a walk around the neighborhood. I think that's why I'm so tired. I wanna walk with her, gonna meet up with Jazz, gonna do some work. And then I also have a wax appointment at like 5:30, so later on today. So I need to, after hanging out with Jazz, I have to come back here, shower before I go to the wax appointment. So kind of a busy day, but thankfully I still don't have that much to do at work. So we'll see how the day goes. But I'm gonna chill and drink this. I'm literally just, I'm listening to the dryer, waiting for the buzzer to go off. While I wait, I think I'm gonna watch a couple of these breastfeeding course videos. It's literally giving me PTSD because this is set up like a class module would be like back in college, like for an online class. But I'm gonna watch a couple of these videos and just try to, you know, feel as prepared as possible, you know. Before I get into this, I wanted to mention that these online courses, there are a couple of them, but I signed up for them through my like hospital network. So the hospital that I'm delivering at, they offer in-person courses. Some of them are paid, some of them are free. They offer, you know, car seat inspections, all this stuff. And I just went on the hospital website and I was able to like pre-register, or not pre-register, but register for some of the like self-paced online courses. And so I'm doing this one, as well as Jared and I are doing the like newborn essentials one together. So basically got access to this course through my hospital. I don't think you can see the sign, but this is where we're going for coffee. It's called The Lady in the Mug. How cute. And they have ample street parking. Love that. Cute. How far is it from your apartment? About to go in and get my wax, but this is the place that I go to. It's on Manhattan, I guess, but it's called the Pampered Peach. Hi, it is the next day, and if my voice sounds a little groggy froggy, it's because it is. Honestly, last night I got back from my wax, which the wax was fine. They were running really behind, so I was there for like an hour and a half or something crazy. And then last night I ran to Trader Joe's to stockpile the freezer a little bit more, and like the lady checking me out even like said something about it. She was like, when's your baby due? And I was like, girl, like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, whatever. And she was like, yeah, I could tell you're, you know, stocking up. I'm like, yeah, for sure. But anyway, when Trader Joe's came home and I was just like sick all night, throwing up all night. And then same thing this morning. I just like can't keep anything down. I don't know what to do anymore. Cause like no matter what it is, even if it's literally just like a bagel or like whatever, like I can't keep it down. And I actually found out when I walked into my appointment last night at 5:30, I got a message basically saying that we are going to be presenting to client today at 5. So less than 24-hour notice, but I realized that this is probably going to be my last client presentation. I thought that that was the presentation I did last week was the last one, but I realized that this is the last one. So yeah, I've just been working today in between being sick, not feeling great. I have tried every single medicine under the book. I just don't know what to do anymore. And the doctor pretty much said, I don't know whether I said this, but she pretty much said the only thing that's gonna actually help is once the baby moves down a little bit and my stomach has more room in my body to do its thing, then I'll hopefully get some relief. But it is just brutal. And I don't know, it's making me wanna go ahead and just like be in labor. Like honestly, like I'd rather go through contraction pain, whatever, like give it to me, like instead of feeling like I'm gonna throw up every 5 minutes. So anyways, I have just been bored in the house board today. Nothing much to report, just waiting until this 5 p.m. call with the client who I've never met. And we're apparently, you know, presenting alongside. There's like an in-between there's like an additional agency that's like in between us and this client, and we've been working with them. I have not actually met the client yet, but apparently we're both, us and the other agency are both presenting, so that should be interesting. But anyways, I'm just going with the flow at this point because I really, not that I don't care, but I'm not stressed. Like, it's not something that I'm like worried about, you know what I mean? So anyways, oh, I just want to lay down, but laying down makes it worse. I literally just threw up as soon as I ended that clip I just took, but I am trying to remind myself it is going to be worth it. I'm coming over here, and like, we keep all of our ultrasounds up on the fridge, and all the way from our very, very first one. I think this was 6 weeks. This was 10 weeks. This was 12. I think that that's, what's this one back here? This is 20 weeks. 12 weeks, 20 weeks. This one's 24 weeks. That's 24 weeks as well. And then this was at like 30, almost 31 when we got the when we got the 3D one. And then this was at 34, almost 35. Yeah, it's so crazy watching the baby go from this little speck of dust to a full-fledged baby. Like, absolutely so crazy. But you can even, like, the later ultrasounds, you can't even like really see them because they're so squished in there. But yeah, I'm feeling grateful even though I feel terrible right now. Literally every day at this time, it's like about to be 5 o'clock, it's like 4:50 too. Luca is just like vying for attention. Like, he just wants attention. Like, every day. So when I have afternoon calls, it is like kind of rough. And I'm gonna have to lock him out of the room. I don't want to do that. And he's gonna scratch at the door. I know, it's okay. My nails are growing out already so bad. And they've been done for like a week. I'm about to log on to my call. So excited to get it done. I'm feeling a little bit better. Hopefully my voice does not sound croaky on this Zoom call or Teams call, whatever the freak it is. Let me give it a minute. It just, the clock just struck 5. Let me give it a second. I'm so tired. I lied about feeling better. I'm just trying to manifest. But let's see. I don't want to be the first person to join the call because that's awkward. But, oh, there we go. Okay. Patrick, who are these people? It's fine. I'm going to join. Hi. Hi, how are you?
Very well, thanks. How are you?
I'm great.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, Jason.
Hello, Edwina.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm starving, but I can't eat. This is like torture, bro. It's torture.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for riding.
This is Aaron. Oh, I see you come with. He looks so nice.
Wiki.
Your brother is in town.
Yeah, he's at home.
Hi, cutie.
Get Kayla fueled up again.
Why didn't you tell me?
Look, I didn't have the balls at the end of the day.
cut this
so
shit.
I didn't. I logged out of all my social media and it's so much better now.
Yeah.
Okay, it is the next day. It's Friday now. And I think I finally found my like trigger for the reflux and everything. I think that I was having chocolate like here and there throughout the day, and apparently that's like a major trigger that I did not know of. Like, for instance, in the smoothie I was making every day, I was using cacao nibs, which is like obviously like a very like raw form of chocolate or whatever, and I was just having it here and there throughout the day, like in a coffee or like whatever. So, and like coffee is another big one too. So today I'm really gonna try to make it through the entire day without expelling anything from my body. And so for breakfast I had leftover pancakes I had made from yesterday morning, and then I just had the smoothie again, but I had the smoothie without the cacao nibs. So wasn't as good because I like a little crunchy crunch. I like a little something something. I like a little something something in it, but we'll see if that works. So I think I'm gonna get out of the house. I just feel like I've been, I don't know. I literally didn't even go outside yesterday at all. So I'm gonna try to get out today. I really wanna put together a, what are they called? Nurse's basket, I guess. I started looking at some stuff on Amazon last night. I'm trying to keep it in a budget. I have a budget in mind because I asked Jared, I was like, do you think this is a good idea or whatever? He's like, I think that's really extra. Or he's like, I think that's doing a lot. And I think that that was code for him being like, why are you spending money? But listen, I am in a season of just like wanting to, I don't know. I already started, I don't know whether I showed it, but I already started a little basket for the nurse practitioner that I see most often. My last appointment with her is Tuesday. And then I'm like, oh my God, I might never see her again. Like, that's so weird. So I started putting together a little basket for her. I got this little woven number and I have a couple of things in here. I feel like I still need like some snacks or some like cutie things, but I got this adorable mug, which I low-key like wish I could use for myself, but we don't have any space in our mug cabinet, so I don't need this. I don't even barely use mugs unless I have tea, which is not super often, but I thought this was so cute. And then I got one for myself as well, but the little, can't focus, the little e.l.f. Glow Reviver, it's supposed to be like the e.l.f. dupe of the Summer Fridays lip balm. And so I got her pink. She strikes me as like a pink girl, or like peach, whatever this is. I got her a little EOS Shea Butter hand cream. And then I saw this, I think this is a new brand, but it's called Daisy. And it's a vanilla, or it's called Sunny Daisy. I don't know. But it's vanilla coconut body mist. I just thought that this was really cute. And then like everything together, like, hold on, let me see. So you can see the vision. Let me see if I can even arrange it cute. Not really, I have to work on this. But there is a world eventually where these could all be cute together. You know what I mean? Like the vibes. I feel like this is the thing that stands out, but I feel like this kind of matches that, but it's because of the black on it, but whatever. I think it's cute. Oh, how dirty. Friday's usually my cleaning day, so I need to wipe off the table. It's got Luca's, he does this at night. Like he comes in, like he knows he's not allowed on the table or the counters. I'm right down here. So literally at night, he must just like come and like do his dirt, you know? But anyways. So, whoa, this lights. So I'm going to go to Dollar Tree. I don't know if I said that, but I'm gonna go to Dollar Tree and see what I can get from there for this nurse's basket before I put in my Amazon order. I texted Mariah, who obviously is like a peds NICU type nurse, and she PICU, NICU, she does it all, you know. She travels around, she travels the country just serving the kids. Anyways, she told me that claw clips are really popular in those, so I'm definitely gonna get those probably from Amazon. I found a set that I like. I'm trying to also think like what theme I'm trying to do, because like I'm just like, everyone I see, it's like a blue or pink, like based on the gender of your baby, and I'm like, okay, that doesn't really make sense, because like this is stuff for like grown women, you know what I mean? So I'm honestly thinking of doing like a nude basket, because I feel like everyone likes tans and nudes and browns, like whatever, and I feel like that's better than getting like a bunch of, I was like, oh, should I do my sage green that I'm doing for everything? But like, that's kind of hard to find, sage green, and also like not everyone likes that. I mean, a lot of people do, but not everybody. So I'm thinking of doing like a variety of like tans and nudes as my like color theme. So I have a couple, like I said, I have a couple of things in my basket already, in my cart on Amazon, and we're gonna try to see what we can get here first and see if I can delete any of that stuff and hopefully get it for a little bit of a better price here. So wish me so much luck. Hopefully I don't get duped into any impulse purchases at Dollar Tree, because sometimes they get me, I'm not gonna lie. They have these little baskets in the fall section that are actually really cute for $3, and I wish I would have seen this before I bought that white one because I think I paid $8 for that one. I wonder if, I mean, obviously it's not like made as well, but they're still cute. This is definitely not big enough though for, I wonder if they have a bigger one. Oh, wait, these pumpkins. Wait, are you kidding me? See, this is, I'm telling you, like, they have, like, cute stuff sometimes. I don't need anything like that. I'm not a Halloween decor person. But if I were, you know, they have some cute stuff. But I need something bigger, like, than that for the, oh my God, even the pumpkin latte. That's so funny. I want a pumpkin latte so bad. I need to see what else, what other type of baskets they have. Because I need something, I want something like that, but bigger. Or, you know, well, they have, like, all the boxes. Like, this is, like, more practical, but that's so ugly. Ugh. Like, if they at least had a different color, that would be cute. But I'm not seeing anything. It's all gray. I'm looking at the pens too, and honestly, there's just not really anything cute over here. This is a lot more like cost effective, obviously, to do something like this, but they're all ugly. That's why I can't do stuff like this. Like, I try to stay on a budget, but like, I need it to be cute if my name is going on it, you know what I mean? Wait, they also have these like cute mini versions of the bigger $3 basket. They have $1.25 versions. Oh my God, wait, those are cute. Well, that was a bust. They just like, you know, I try. Oh, perfect. I try to be under budget. I try, I really do, but I just like, it actually brings me pain to make something ugly. You know what I mean? So I'm going to try somewhere else. I kind of want to go to Aldi and get some more coconut water. Actually, I might wait for the coconut water to get it from Costco, because I was looking on the app the other day and they have their like a Kirkland brand coconut water that comes in the same like little individuals, and it's like price wise it's just a lot better. I think it's like $12.99 for 12 16-ounce ones. So yeah, whatever that is, you know, divided by 12. I don't know, but better than the Vita Coco price. And yeah, anyways, probably better than the Costco price or the Aldi price too, honestly, because you're buying it in bulk. I mean, I buy it from Aldi in bulk, but you're not supposed to do that, you know what I mean? So anyways, I might see maybe 5 and Below will have a cute basket. There's one right here. I've never been to that store. Should I try it? Maybe I'll just give it a go. See what's up. Literally never been in this store in my life, but we'll see. It's like staring me in the face, like at the intersection. So we'll see what's up. Literally never been here in my life. I wonder if I should just get a clear acrylic one like this. How much is this? I guess they're all probably $5. I feel like that could work. They have like these ugly ones too. This place is like kind of overstimulating. Okay, with like the cute workout equipment. It's like a little 5-pound kettlebell thing. Wait, cute. Wait, this wanted me to get like all new like dumbbells and get all pink. Cute. Here we go. Maybe some cute wicker. Oh, these are cute. This wire. One. I'm never gonna be able to reach these. Like that one's cute for $5. I wish I could see how big it is, if it's long enough. Wait, that one's cute too. That's the H one. Okay, I got 2 of the black ones. I think they're really cute. And that way I can do like a day shift and a night shift one. Wait, I'm just having like a realization that whenever I have my child is like in school, I will have to do like school supply shopping, and like, wait, it's so fun. I used to be obsessed with shopping for school supplies, and that just made me so excited. What are these backpacks? $5 backpacks, what? Wait a second. I might be kind of obsessed with Five Below. I was not expecting that. Like, all their stuff is cute. Like, it's cheap, obviously, because it is cheap. Like, you're not paying a premium. So obviously, like, the quality isn't going to be like crazy, but the stuff is cute. So, you know what I mean? But I just got those 2 baskets, and then I actually got a toilet bowl brush. So random, but I was like, $5. That's how much they should cost. They should cost like a couple dollars. But all the ones I was seeing in TJ Maxx and stuff were like, what's it called? 15, 20 for a toilet brush. I was like, absolutely not. And I really do want to transition to like the disposable ones, but I just don't see that in my future right this moment. I will eventually make that transition to like the wands where you just like, and like throw out the little detachment, you know what I mean? But that's just not right now. So I needed one for guest bathroom upstairs. Everything there is just like so like Gen Alpha coated, but kind of in a cute way. Like, everything's bright and colorful, and I love that. They actually had a lot of like fun looking art supplies in there, which I could get into that. I wasn't gonna get into it today because this is not meant to be a spending money type of day. I'm already at $20 between Dollar Tree and that place, so I need to cool it already. But I don't know, lots of like fun like activities and like cute illustration markers and just like cute fun stuff. So anyways, I'm gonna go to Aldi and see if I can get some energy drinks / caffeine for the girls. And it looks like I will probably be buying the stuff that I have in my Amazon cart, which is, it's fine. Like, whatever people don't take, like, will come home with us. Because the stuff I was gonna get like a bunch of like chapstick, like lip balm. I was gonna get like some hand lotions, because I feel like they're washing their hands all the time, so I feel like their hands are probably dry and they want like hand lotion. I hate when this thing rattles. And then the claw clips, like I said. I think that's, oh, and the pens. Because why are pens ugly? Even the ones they had in there, they had some cute ones, but they just didn't really have ones that went with the theme that I'm now going for. But anyways, I'm gonna go to Aldi to look for energy drinks. I'm getting the Alani News. They are $2.39 a piece here, and I grabbed some mini Diet Cokes as well. I just made some toast. One is just avocado toast with balsamic glaze, and then one is just literally buttered toast, but it's on the everything sourdough bread from Aldi, which is my favorite bread ever. It's so delicious. So we're gonna see how this goes on my stomach. We'll see. And then this is where I'm at with my baskets. This is all just the stuff from Aldi, like snacks and drinks, plus the 2 baskets that I got from Five and Below. And I'm doing like either day shift, night shift, or like labor and delivery, and then like, what's it called? The mother's place, the postpartum, like where, I know you like change departments, I think. Well, who knows how it is in my hospital, but either way, I just wanted to have 2 just in case. So in here, I just have a couple of these Alani News, a couple of Diet Cokes, because like who doesn't love a DC, you know, when you're working a late shift or whatever. And then at Aldi, they also had packaged, like individually packaged Lesser Evil popcorn, which I thought was cute. And it's just like the classic flavor. It's not a weird flavor. I just feel weird like getting nurses things that are like conventionally unhealthy. I know that this stuff is not healthy for you, but I would want to get like healthier snacks, whatever. And then this is the basket for my nurse practitioner that I talked about. I feel like it looks so empty. Maybe I just need to put some more tissue paper in the bottom to like have everything sit up higher, look more full. But I am also gonna have the pens and the claw clips that I'm gonna put in here. So maybe I'll put some of that stuff in there for her as well, just to like make that feel more full. But that's where I'm at right now. Obviously I still have some time. I just threw myself together so fast. I'm gonna go meet Jared for a little happy hour at Green Lemon, as in I'm gonna get some tacos and try desperately to make them work. I literally have on this little, there's so few things that fit. I have t-shirt options for Jared so he can change out of his work clothes. and I am wearing this dress, like very plain, probably overdressed for Green Lemon, but whatever. But it is, Jonna lent it to me. I think it's the bump suit. And it's just comfy. And the thing that is not comfy though is this strapless bra that I'm wearing underneath, but we're just not gonna worry about that. It's so freaking loud in here. It's dark over here. Babe, I got it. I can't wait for the scaffolding to come down.
Huh?
Why are you recording me?
Recording the depth.
Somewhere we're going, babe.
Oh no.
Come on.
You tell them what we're doing.
You tell them what we're doing.
We're just going to the market.
We're going to the Ybor Saturday, what's it called? Ybor Saturday Market.
I see.
Not these precious babies. Okay, don't judge the situation, but I am cleaning out the pantry and trying to reorganize. And tell me why I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna get rid of so much like expired stuff and everything. I went through all of this, like none of it is expired. There was like the few things that were expired were like some like pecans and stuff that like doesn't even really expire. I don't know. But anyways, I am working on this. I'm trying to like do a new system, but like there's just no way for a pantry to look good. Like, unless you don't have anything, you know what I mean? So anyway, I'm working like from the top down. Wait, I'm so pale. My belly is pale. But we literally spent all day just doing chores and stuff. Jared cleaned out the garage and I cleaned out the pantry like you saw. Wait, why is my hair? I straightened my hair. Like I used the straightener. I'm like, why did we stop doing this? Because my hair still gets poofy. Like my hair still has volume. Anyways, I might start straightening my hair again because it honestly was so much faster and I can still like flip the ends under and like have something going on. But anyways, we are going to, there's this couple that Jared and I have hung out with before. Jared met the wife through work at his old job. And we've like gone out to dinner with them before, but they were having like a housewarming / just because type party, and they were so kind to invite us. So we are on the way, almost 38 weeks pregnant, but fuck it, you know. We have to get no, I'm just kidding. Not the security building. Stop. I look absolutely heinous and I'm so tired. I had another rough night of sleep last night, even though I do not get sick at all yesterday during the day. But as soon as I laid down to go to sleep, it was on, you know? And I had nothing, because I didn't really eat much yesterday, and I think that's why it was better. But then my body still was like trying to expel, and there was nothing to give, so that was almost like worse. But anyways, the party was so cute. I didn't like take any clips in there obviously because it's like their house, but their house is gorgeous, super like bougie, like entrance gate and like all the, is this hair? Anyways, it was really cute and yes, had a great time. We probably got home at like 10:15, 10:30ish. And this morning we are up. It's not even bright and early. It's like 8:40 right now, but we're on the way to go get our car seats inspected. I have the even flow, the dual ride one in my car, and then Jared has one of his friends gave us another even flow one. I think it's the even flow Light Max Sport or something like that. And so that's in Jared's car. That's the one that we're having a harder time with. So I definitely like wanted to get that one either reinstalled or inspected or whatever. This one I think is fine. I just want to like, since this will be like the main one, I just want there to be like an extra layer of approval, if you will. Like we've done like the little shake tests and everything, but just to be sure, just because it's so foreign, like I've never done it. I've never touched a car seat. Like I just haven't. Like I feel like I have more experience with like the actual babies than I do with like the safety things like this, you know what I mean? So anyways, we are on the way to the police station. I was able to kind of like book it ahead online. Like I guess like every couple weeks they do a Sunday like event, and they do it from 8:30 to 3:30. This is at District 2, which was giving me Hunger Games. Now I see the police. I'm like, ugh. Anyways, but I was able to book it online. They had like a little form you could fill out, and then I got like some sort of email back, and they actually have like an Eventbrite for this like event. And so I was able to sign Jared and I up. We have an appointment for 9 for me and for 9:30 for him. So I guess I'm just gonna roll up. Hopefully like I see some signage in the parking lot, because there was no instructions. So we are gonna get these car seats though, one way or another. We're gonna get them approved for functionality. We love when there's signage, when people go through the effort to direct you via signage. It's so nice. It is another beautiful morning that I'm sitting on the balcony. I just got done walking on the treadmill. I just walked like a mile and a half for like 35-ish minutes. And now Luki and I are hanging out on the balcony, and I am doing some work. And yeah, I feel like it's been a couple of boring days, but it's just been me trying to like figure out what makes me feel well, honestly. It's Monday, so I'm 38 weeks tomorrow. So today's gonna be the last day of the vlog. I don't have much going on besides work, and I have a lady supposed to be coming to pick something up from me from Facebook Marketplace. So she's supposed to come at 11. We'll see what happens with that. If you know, you know. But there's that, and then I have a couple meetings, and then I have the chiropractor this kind of like late afternoon. 5:45 is when my appointments are. So yeah, I will update you throughout the day, but I'm just really excited to get through to tomorrow and be 38 weeks. Because 38 weeks sounds like things are happening, you know what I mean? Also, happy to report, yesterday was the first day that I didn't, you know what. So I was super happy and ecstatic about that. I'm gonna try to, I ate a horrible diet yesterday, that's the thing. Like, I'm gonna try to replicate what I had yesterday and hopefully have the same result today. So yesterday I literally got up, had half of a cinnamon raisin bagel with butter. Cool. We went and ran our errands, came back home, and I had French toast sticks out of the freezer. So healthy. Then what did I have? I had chicken nuggets, like the Kirkland chicken nuggets, my favorite from Costco. I had like 7 or 8 of them, and they're like small. But I'm out of those now, so that might be hard to replicate, but that was probably like the worst thing for the acid reflux I had, because they're flavorful and delicious, so they have a little bit of spice to them. But I had those just with some barbecue sauce, and then Jared made dinner. Oh, and I made banana nut muffins, so I had a little bit of that, like, you know, a little sample. I froze a dozen of them, and we have 6 that I left out, so might have a little bit of that. And then Jared made dinner. Surprisingly, he made pork chops, broccoli, mashed potatoes. I had mostly just the sides, like a little scoop of mashed potatoes. I had some broccoli, and then I had like the tiniest piece of the pork chop because they were fried, so like not the best to be eating, obviously, but I did fine. It was just like a really small portion, so I think that's what it was. But insane that terrible day of eating is what, plus I had coconut water like throughout the day, but no coffee, no chocolate. And so maybe those are my triggers, and I just didn't know it. Makes me really sad because I want a coffee so bad. And like, I'm scared to even have decaf because I don't know if it's like caffeine or if it's like the coffee, if that makes sense. But anyways, I'm doing a postmortem survey for a project that we wrapped earlier this month, and meh. I did finish my nurses baskets. I didn't want to go to OD with them because honestly, like, it's, you know, it's a nice thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not a necessity. But I have two, and we do plan on keeping these in the room with us and like asking the nurses to grab stuff instead of like giving them the whole thing and like having them bring it to the break room or like whatever. So added the claw clips. I got like a pack of, I think 12 for $10 or something, and they're all like black and nudes and browns. So I have 4 in this one, 4 in this one, and then I ended up doing the 2 peachy ones in this one, as well as the pens. These pens are actually so cute. I don't even need pens that often, but I'm like, they're really cute little like nude set. So I kind of stuck with the peach theme, and I feel like the peach in here helps tie that in, you know what I mean? But I gave her 2 of the peach ones, and then there's a medley in here, a medley in here, and then everything else that I showed you guys already, plus some like Smart Sweets that I had honestly just left over in the pantry. And I just feel like that was like a nice little, so there's like a salty and a sweet option in here. So that is that. I'm actually really happy with this. I did add more tissue paper to the bottom just to kind of like bump everything up, and I feel like that makes it look more full and actual. And then last night, Jared gave me a little early push present type thing. But he got me a new Polaroid, a new Instax, because I had one for our wedding, and just like with the moving and like packing up and like a million people using it, like it broke, it wasn't working. And so he got me a new one. He got like a little bundle that comes with the camera itself, obviously, and then it comes in this cute little carrying case, and I think you can actually use it while it's in the case, which is nice because yeah, mine broke, so it's nice to have like a little bit of protection. These things like break so easy. But he got blue for a baby boy. He's like, hold on, let me show you the other thing that'll tell you what his vision was. But it came with the camera, the case. There's a pack in there. I went ahead and set it up already and like took the little tester strip out, and then 4 additional packs plus this cute little album that has a couple of, I think it's got like 20 space for 20 photos to go in there. So that came as a little set. And then he got me these. These are basically like, I don't know how to describe them, but basically you can construct almost like a bulletin board with them, but they're these like felt squares, and this is kind of like a nerdy designer thing, but I've actually had stuff like this pinned on a Pinterest board for my office for the longest time, and I don't even know how he found these or heard about them, because he's definitely not on my Pinterest. But I think there's 12 of these, and they are basically just felt squares, and you can arrange them into one big area. And basically it's like an alternative to a cork board. So I will insert pictures of how I envision using them. But Jared's, wait, I just choked. Jared's vision is for me to take photos with the baby on the Polaroid camera and then pin them up behind me. And he said that can be your new, he's so cute, I can't. He said that can be your new background for your calls. So you can have this on the back wall and then pictures of you and the baby. And I was like, that's so sweet. TBD, I'm sure I will, you know, put a couple of them, but like that would be 1 million Polaroids, because I believe this comes out to like, I don't know what the dimensions are, but it's pretty huge. And so I will probably be pinning up some like inspiration imagery and just like fun things to make it feel more like a studio type of vibe in my office, because right now the vibe is 0. So very excited and appreciative for my little gifts. I just got my my latest, I guess, pack from Parallel, and I've officially switched over to the postnatals or their mom multi support pack. Hopefully so my hair doesn't fall out. I'll be taking all of these things: multivitamin, omegas, a beauty blend, and then cognitive support blend. But they also sent the cutest butter yellow onesie. How freaking cute is this? Ugh, it's 0 to 3 months. This looks huge. Does it have a tag? Oh, it doesn't have a tag. It said it on the package that it's 3 months, but that looks ginormous, like so wide. I'm like, oh, my baby won't be this big.